There's a new stranger danger to look out for, and it could be on your child's phone. Kik is the latest social media app, but police warn it's wide open to abuse.
We've been looking very closely at Kik from a criminal point of view.
Please just come home, you're not in trouble, no one's in trouble, we just want you home safely, we just want to know where you are.
Kik, it's the latest craze in social media for kids. A simple way to send messages and photos to each other for free. But it's yet another tool on the internet that easily opens the door for predators.
All you've got to do is have an email address, and they're pretty easy to get, so there's no limitation to anyone signing up for an account.
It's those slack security settings that have police concerned. New South Wales Commander Daniel Sullivan explains.
There's really no validation beyond your own honesty as to who you are and what name you choose. And again, that's one of the key areas for parents to look out for. Just because a person's name appears as their username in Kik, that certainly doesn't mean that that's who they are or what they stand for.
All the kids are doing are having conversations with their mates.
And a current affairs IT expert, Trevor Long, warns that social media applications too easily lead children into the path of strangers.
A random person sends you a message, says they're on the other side of the world, sounds exciting, but you've got no way of verifying it, and you've got no idea what their real motives are.
Right, so what's the best defence if this young person needs to protect themselves?
The best defence here is that they shouldn't be chatting to anyone they don't know.
And the dangers of teenagers crossing paths online with strangers through social media were highlighted last week. It was a case that left two Sydney parents fearing the worst.
And what's terrifying is that no one knows who this person is. We don't know who this person is. And it could be totally innocent or it could be a total disaster.
Nearly 48 hours and no contact.
14-year-old Crystal Muhaddin met a 17-year-old boy through Kik. And from there, they conspired to run away to Victoria, leaving behind distraught family and friends.
She's only a little girl, don't keep her away from her parents any longer.
After a few days, Crystal was found safe and well and is now back home with her parents after a terrifying lesson. And it was a reminder for all parents that social media comes with risks.
That was a very good outcome in very bad circumstances.
Kik was also used recently by criminals to plan their movements.
We recently had a case here on the Central Coast, probably one of the biggest graffiti busts that we've ever done in New South Wales, where the criminals were planning, organising and then boasting about their work in social media.
Commander Sullivan and his team managed to track down two men on Kik who were responsible for the graffiti. They are aged 23 and 24.
We call it hiding in plain sight. Essentially, they feel that we're not looking there, or that because Kik is a peer-to-peer application, that we won't be able to see what they're communicating about. And the good news for all of the community is that's wrong.
Commander Sullivan says the best defence against the misuse of apps like Kik comes from within the home.
Talk to your child about what social media applications they're using and why they're using them. You need to talk to your children about what you expect, what could go wrong, and what, in terms of the family, is going to happen when things go wrong. And the final one is to make sure that you monitor your child's activity online. You're not being intrusive, you're not spying on your child, you're being a good parent.
They are simple steps that could go a long way to avoiding a situation that put 14-year-old Crystal in a dangerous position.
I think if we try to rely on law enforcement for this kind of thing, it would be very difficult because these apps are popping up all the time.
And we'd like to hear your thoughts on that story, particularly how you keep your kids safe online. Join the conversation on our Facebook page or on Twitter.